I can't mount and install this device today, but what I can do is a full unboxing, plug it in and test it and show you guys what it's all about. We have the brand new Altalabs AP6W on-wall access point. Let's have a quick gander and I can talk about it here. Now, like I said, I can't install it on the wall because it's not mine, but I can add it to the portal. Got the unit itself, instruction manual. Nice to see that there's a paper manual that comes with this. Two types of brackets. We have the wall bracket that goes over the wall plate. If there's an Ethernet jack right here, we take that plate off, put the Ethernet jack in the wall, and we put it in here with a little cable. We have that one. And in my install, I'm going to be doing both of these. Both. Two of them will be on the wall where that jack is, and the other one, there's kind of like a jack hanging out of the floor, so I'm going to use this bracket. This bracket allows us to bolt it to the drywall or whatever place that it's going to go to, and then snap it on the wall. When we do that, I guess I'm going to show you this now, we have different ways of powering it. When we use the bracket like this, we can power it with the rear jack. If we use this one, since the jack will be hidden and it'll be on the wall, we can power it with the bottom one. Now, we can push power in here and put a phone, if you enable the PoE. I'll get to that part because that's very important. Or a computer here, and also it will power the access point through this bottom port. This access point uses pass-through PoE. What that means, and it's very, very important that you know this, if you enable that and plug in your computer, it's not going to end well. It's not a smart PoE in terms. It's not a smart PoE port. It doesn't know that the device that's plugging into it needs or doesn't need PoE. It's just going to say, hey, I got PoE on, there's 48 volts there, whatever you plug into it, if it's PoE, it will work. It's not going to be good. So take note of that. It's very, very, very important. And I'll show you that. I'll give you a demo because I got a phone here. Just so you guys know, when I install this, I'm going to put a little sticker on there pointing at that port saying, only phone. Okay, we'll go from there. I'm going to plug this in, and then I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to access and add it to the port, and then I'm going to show you that PoE feature. Hold on 1 second here.
One eternity later.
Got myself a cable plugged into my Altalabs 24-port Pro switch. We'll plug it in. It's coming online. Let's have a look at the portal. We're in the portal here. The access point's online. We can see that we see setup, so let's click setup. That went pretty quick. I'm going to show you guys the PoE port that I was talking about because it's very important. We have settings and we have this PoE pass-through. That allows us to enable power to this port. Before we enable it, we can see that there's a red question mark there, and I'm going to read out what it says, and you guys will be able to see on the screen too. This forces power to be enabled on the PoE output port at 48 plus volts. Caution. Ensure that your connected device supports this before enabling. Improper configuration could cause irreparable damage, voiding both this access point and the connected device's warranty, like an access point. So be careful when you enable this. Make sure you're only plugging a phone into that. And I'll plug in my phone in a second here and show you guys. We're going to enable it. We're going to click save. We're also going to note that right now it's being powered by this port right here because it says, if we hover over this, port, and it's connected to the top here, it says main port 23 on port 3. So we know that it's got power and stuff. We can also show that by going to the main switch and going 3. It actually shows us our little Altalabs switch or access point right there, okay? So I'm going to plug in a phone and I'll show you here. Got a dusty basic SIP phone. Put that on my desk. Since I've enabled it, we can plug it in. There's no smoke, but that's good. And my phone is booting. You can see that it's on and ready to go. There it goes, booting. Important, just remember that that PoE port is for that, okay? So, I wanna go over a couple things on the page, and hopefully you guys are liked and subscribed, because you'll see me install it with both of these plates, which is cool. My phone is online, it is working, and we can see up here that it's got a device plugged in there, and it doesn't show that it's pulling power because it probably can't detect that, but it's just pushing power there. I did check this at the office. You can power this device through here, plug in your computer here, and power the phone all at the same time, and it works great. Just so you know, I was thinking about that when I got it out of the box going, oh, it says, actually it says on the box here, back, and then it says bottom, PoE in, and pass through. And I thought to myself, oh, I wonder if I could plug a computer out. And I verified it. It does work, just so you guys know, okay? So just a quick little video showing you the specs of the device. I've been waiting a long time for this, and I'm glad that I ordered a bunch for my customers. And I'm glad that I was able to test that. Oh, I knocked the cable out. Oh well. And I'm glad that they came in time, because I'm going to be installing those, and we're going to do it with Tony, and we'll go from there. So, questions before I do it? Like and subscribe. Hopefully you're subscribed to see part 2 of that other video, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching, and thanks to my customer for allowing me to open this. They don't know yet. See you later.